vlog. It is now just after 9 a.m. Monday, just after we came back from our trip to the Invest Messe in Stuttgart. I watched through a few files already from the vlog, and I know it's going to be epic. I haven't edited it yet, but you've already seen it. And yeah, thank you again for watching it. And thank you for tuning into this vlog. And I want to share a few reflections that I had of things happening during the weekend, because I just uploaded a post on LinkedIn where I just like shared the experiences and like said, hey, what I learned, and I'm really happy to have met the people that I've met. And for me, it's a big deal because look, I've never been the guy that loves to go talk to people, and being introverted and more shy wasn't always easy for me. But once I just started talking to one or two people, and I knew I just could just go up there, and most people were actually nice. Most people wouldn't say, hey, no, fuck off. That's not what they would say. Most of them were happy. Oh, nice to meet you. Who are you? What do you do? And that was wonderful, and showed me again, hey man, sometimes you don't have to be as shy as that. Most people are really nice. And if you feel like the vibe of the conversation is a bit weird and you feel like you're not really wanted, most people won't say it, but they would just, you would feel it. And so then you could go about and go into the next conversation. So that's something that I've learned over the past few days, and I just should just keep on with that. But now it's more focused on editing the content that I recorded for my client that I visited there, as well as some more of my own content, and plan that in because I'm still on the go to build 2 free posts a day right now. I'm at 2 posts a day, but yeah, want to slowly build up. I had a great time doing 1 post a day. I got that in very well, and now I'm at 2 posts, and I want to go to 3 posts a day just to keep up the volume and just be in front of people as much as I can. Good morning. I'm driving back home, and for the first about 40 minutes of this drive, I had some time to reflect and think, as I always do. And something that I realized with the vlog is that I always have this 3 weeks delay. So from the point on when I record it, it takes 3 weeks before I edit it and then post it that week. And what I want to change now, the 3 podcasts that I have in buffer right now, I want to edit them this week because I have some more time. And then I want to make sure that I always edit the files the next week. So instead of me waiting 3 weeks to edit them, I'd edit them the week after that. So I'd have a much faster turnaround for me. The 3 weeks buffer will stay for the posting, but it will change in the sense that I can implement things faster. And when I see, hey, I've done something wrong with recording the vlog, or something is just off and not quite correct, I can correct it directly the week after because I edited the week after. So yeah, that's an optimization I want to make. And then we have also some videos to record, reels to record. I've done 3 like custom made for TikTok and Instagram short form videos where I just talk to the camera and then change sceneries. And these have been quite good in my opinion with the flow of the video. The problem is it just took me forever to record them and it wasn't really efficient. So I need to find a way to like record those videos without having like a word for word script, because I don't want to script them. That takes some time as well. And so I want to just have a topic, have a few points that I want to talk about, and then just go off the cuff and talk to the camera like this, which isn't always easy. If it's a topic that I'm knowledgeable about, I should be able to deliver it well, but that's not always the case. It's not always easy to do that. With the vlog that I do, it's been going better with just talking off the cuff to the camera of topics that are in my head and have them sorted in my head, but it's still not always easy, but I'll get to it. And then some interview reels to do for clients and some other small client work. So yeah, we'll drive home and then get into that. Currently finishing to edit the last few content pieces that we recorded this weekend at the Invest, and I wanted to share a few things that have not gone as planned, because business is not always about winnings, it's also about losing and learning from the mistakes that you do sometimes. It's how it is. So my client who I was there to film, he had a presentation on the big stage. So we recorded that with 2 camera angles. Let me show you. So we had the first camera angle of the phone that was at the back of all the people. And then you have me right here, you see me here. I'm recording a second angle, and the second angle looks like this. Now we hooked them up both with microphones, as you see here, the microphone. There were 2 speakers, and we both hooked them up with microphones. And those were DJI mics, and the receiver of the DJI mics was on the phone at the back. And somehow it interfered with the microphone that they were speaking with for the people there to hear them out of the speakers. And it interfered with the communication, so the sound is unusable that we recorded through the phone. Now, I recorded with my camera. The internal mics are there as well, but we tried to clear it with the Adobe podcast, but it sounds very weird because the sound comes out of the speakers and it has a lot of echo, so it's very difficult to clear that up. So that was unusable as well. We recorded backup on the microphones, because you can record on them internally, but one of the 2 microphones had no storage left, so we couldn't record on that. So we had only one of those 2 backups. So yeah, sadly we cannot use that at all, which is sad to see, because it would have been a great video to do. But luckily for us, we recorded another presentation at the stand that my client did, which we had the same problem with the microphone interfering with the DJI microphones, because I had the DJI receiver on my camera here and recorded that internally, but that had the same problem because he was using a wireless mic as well. But we learned from the day before, and we did a backup on the mic, and so that worked. So we're going to release that video. So yeah, we were a bit lucky, but we have to just improve that for next year, because yeah, that cannot happen again. So yeah, we gotta record internally on those mics for sure, and then we can use the sound. And I'll maybe put a microphone on my camera as well that can record the sound internally, and that would be a bit more usable than just the internal camera microphones. And then another mistake that I did is we did some interviews and I didn't bring my headphones with to listen to the sound internally, which I should do for next year, because I can plug in the headphones into the camera and then listen to what the microphones are hearing, and then I can adjust the levels and stuff. And yeah, sometimes while holding the camera I didn't position and frame the people right, so it was moving a lot, which I need to find a solution for next year. I think I'm gonna either take my tripod with me, which I had the tripod with me, but I found it unpractical to use. So either I'm gonna put the tripod in for each interview for next year, or I'm gonna bring a gimbal with me that's gonna just stay about the same, but that's gonna be heavy for the whole day. So we'll have to find some sort of solution for next year. But I wrote those things down, and we need to do them better next year, because we cannot have this happen again. But otherwise, hey, it was a great event, as I said it already many times, and I'm very happy about it, and I learned a lot of things, and that's the important thing. I got out of my comfort zone talking to people, and did something that I never did before. But still made some mistakes and gotta learn from it. But yeah, now we'll get back to work. I want to record some content today as well, so I'll have to get Alright, on my way to go play paddle with my friends. I'm sorry for the lighting. I don't know how good it will be, since the sun is very harshly shining into my face, but that'll do it. And yeah, paddle session we do every week. Good way to do some sport and exercise. I'm not too big into exercise at the moment, to be honest. I don't take enough time to do that, but definitely something I need to tackle for the next few months. I went on a run on Sunday with my girlfriend, which was quite fun. It's been a time since I've been on a run, and yeah, we'll try to do that every week. We'll do it this Sunday as well. So yeah, we'll try to run a bit at least once a week, because it's fun and it's good for our body, and we got to take care of our body, right? But yeah, anyway, let's go. Good morning. I just dropped off my girlfriend from work. It is currently 6:30 in the morning. I love bringing her to work so early, because then I just have time to go all in and go do the work. I have some reels to do this morning, vlog reels as well as 2 vlog episodes I want to edit. As I said in the beginning of the week, I want to edit more vlog episode this week, so then I edit the next vlog episode the next week already. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get it. Morning. We're about to head into a recording for the next episode of the DNY podcast with my friend Yassine, and I've learned from the last time, and because it's not always easy to structure the ideas inside of my head, I did a short cheat sheet where I wrote down a few things. So we always have the wisdom nugget that we talk about in the beginning, and my wisdom nugget for this week, and I've told you the story already, is about me overcoming my fear to talking to people at the Invest in Stuttgart, from the podcast that you saw last week, where I filmed videos for a client in Stuttgart at the Invest and networked and stuff. If you haven't looked at that vlog, go look at it after you watch this. And then the topic of the episode is boring businesses versus a passion business. What is the difference between the two? I'm not going into detail of the topic, as you can go look at it in the podcast. It will be already online when you watch this vlog. And so I wrote down my key thoughts and points that I want to talk about, the things that I want to say in the vlog. I just yapped to ChatGPT and then said to ChatGPT, look, help me clear up my thoughts and list off all of the things that are most important that I want to say. And then I have a few questions, 4 questions, hard-hitting questions that I want to ask Yassine that will get us into the next angle or view of the topic. So we always have something to talk about. And I have good questions to ask him, and that's all. I wrote down as little as I possibly could, because I don't want to read off a script or read off questions. It's just for me to sort my thoughts and understand what I want to say at the end. So I hope this will go well. And yeah, so I learned from the last time what I need to do is speak more energized in the podcast, as well as
know what I want to say and finish the point. So when I say something, instead of trying to lengthen the point and talk something that doesn't even change what I was actually saying, just finishing it off right there, and then let Yassine talk and give his thoughts on that. And while doing the podcast, what I already did last time is writing down my thoughts on what Yassine is saying, in order for me to already have my thoughts sorted, and so I already know what I want to say. Because sometimes in a long conversation, especially if someone yaps for a longer time on a podcast, sometimes you don't know what to answer because you forgot all of the things that he said. So yeah, definitely something I'm going to do. I'm pumped for that. It's in 1.5 hours, and yeah, so let's get this. It just sounded as, I don't know, we were forced to do this and we didn't want to do this. So I was like, man, we gotta change this and we gotta be more active, because we can. We're both not guys that are very questions, my wisdom nugget, and like the overview of, and also questions I can ask you. So you can tell about your own opinion and your own perspective on why and stuff. But I'm not gonna